Hello everybody, Camelia here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a new Patrones magazine flip through. Today we are going to take a look at Patrones 466. Before I start, please, I want to remind you to give thumbs up to the video, very important. And I always love to read your comments, of course, about the stuff that we are seeing in the videos. Also, a reminder for the new people here, I'm using the digital version of Patrones magazine, so you can find the app in the App Store. And in every digital issue you get all the patterns that are also in the paper issue, and the costs are the same. You need to download every pattern. Is coming on 9 A4 pages, and you have to trace the pattern pieces, and of course the seam allowances are not included in the Patrones patterns. So let's take a look. What do we see on the front cover? I know some people, they are complaining on the burda that they are all cargo pants these days. Well, also here we have on the on the cover a pair of cargo pants. So let's go on to see what we have in the magazine. Here you can see an overview. The green dress here on the on the left is the pattern of the month. It's a shirt dress. We'll take a look in a moment. You can see here a preview of the bigger sizes, plus sizes, and a lot of colors we see this month. So let's see. Here is the catwalk of, or the dress of the month. And what we see here is a shirt dress. As you can see, if I'm zooming in a little bit, there is a zipper in the front with a kind of a shield. And they, of course, in the original pattern, original dress I should say, they use this silk material, which is just gorgeous. I mean, you know, it's very fancy. I think there is also a very big slit on the side, and I'm trying to, let's see if I can find my pen here. There are slits on the sides, and I wonder if on the slits there are also zippers. I'm not sure, but you know, if you like the dress itself, I think, let's see, yeah, I think there is also on the slits there. It's a little bit difficult to see. There are also zippers. I'm thinking that if you make a dress like this, which is very flowy, in this case there is some elastic at the waist, so it must be something pretty thin, otherwise you'll have a lot of gathers there. And you consider adding those zippers on the sides, you should definitely keep in mind that the zippers could be really heavy, especially a metal zipper like this. But you can totally skip the zippers. We can see here that these pockets, they have a really strange shape here, how they are top stitched, something like this. What we can see more, the sleeves are here a little bit scrunched up, I think, because they do look really cool here at the bottom. Let's see here. But actually, if I'm watching the technical drawing, and most of the time you need to go with the technical drawing of Patrones, they are just scrunched up, so it's nothing special about there. The pockets, they do look really interesting also in the technical drawing, so I suppose they copy them pretty well. Of course, you have here also some recommendations for options for fabric, a little bit cheaper ones, and also silk satin, which is a bit more expensive, about 64.50 a meter they give here. So that's nice that they give a few options. What do we see next? Next we have little shirt jacket, how should I call it? This one here on the left, which they made it, or it's made in a cotton. Of course, will work definitely nice in a, also in a linen or in a denim, something like that. I don't have a lot to say about this one. It's looking nice. And then you have this pretty dress here that is getting tied at the, it's a halter dress getting tied around the neck at the back. We can see here, I'll show the dress in a minute, there is a pretty deep slit with some gathers or pleats on the leg. Let's see, where is it? Here you can see it a little better. Of course, in this fabric it's really difficult to see well, I think they are gathers. We cannot really see. The seam is going something like this, and I think there are some slightly a little bit of slight gathering here happening. That's nice. You can see here a little bit the front is going around the neckline. They advise for this dress, let's see, this one they say that is made in a viscose, but I think this will work nicely in a viscose. I'm thinking immediately as a challis or something that has a little bit of more drape, but maybe a viscose linen, something with a little bit of body, you know, that will not work nicely. And I must say that I find this slit really, really high here. So, you know, just a little bit lower, I think it will be more safe, let's say. Okay, next. When I saw this picture first, I was thinking about the red dress. I was thinking, why they show us this here? I mean, you can see that there are slits on the side. I get that, and then we get another one. You can see that there is a slit in the dress, and then they put a jacket on. I mean, it's a really big pity because I really wanted to see how this seems they were looking in real life. Yeah, there is not a lot to see, and if I'm not mistaken, the dress is a little bit open in the back, but all these seamings, they are really nice. This one is made in red linen, and I think you could definitely play nicely with top stitching. It's such a pity that we cannot see the front of this dress. I just don't understand the meaning of this. Why? Then we have a blazer number 5. I'm just going to go on because there, you know, it's a blazer. If you don't have any other blazers, you can make this blazer. It's very pretty. There's some nice darts and princess seams and pockets and all that. Next, I really like this dress. I must say that this is going to go on my list. Um, here is made in an embroidered cotton batiste, I think. It's just beautiful. They have these styling lines here. I'm not sure what is the meaning of this, of what are why they chose to put this. I'm not sure if maybe the lower part is cut on the bias. I don't know. I don't think so. From watching the embroidery, how it's falling here on her dress, but maybe to add a little bit of interest, I don't know. Maybe you could cut it in one piece. But I really like it. I like the neckline. Also in the back, it has a little bit of a V neckline, as you can see, and the sleeves are really, really pretty. You can see here just a little bit of the sleeve. It's I think it's a turn up hem, a little bit wider, and here is a pleat. Let's see. Well, this is not good. There is a pleat here. Where is my pen? Here is a pleat, which is really pretty. And this a little bit more stable cotton is looking really pretty. This would be nice also as a top, you know, maybe change a little bit those seams in the front. Next we have another dress and a little jacket. The jacket is made also in a linen. Well, it's something really light, perfect for the spring or the summer, I think. It's not lined, so if you plan to do to make a jacket like this, I highly recommend to take care of the seam finishes here. Let's see, as you can see how she's wearing like this open, you'll always see the side seam. Just use some bias binding and make a nice Hong Kong finish to bind with bias binding the seam allowances, or let's see, turn the seams a little bit in and top stitch them on both sides. So there are a lot of possibilities, but definitely use some nice finish, because when the jacket is getting open, you need to have something nice to to show. The dress, I think I like the dress. It's very summery, very pretty. Here they used also, or they consider it made in linen, which is really pretty for the summer. Definitely, I'll put that slit a little bit lower. It's really, really high like this. And there are also some gathers on the side. You can see a little bit better here. And with those spaghetti straps, this is just gorgeous for the summer. Well, now we have here a bomber jacket, which is definitely not made by Patrones. You can see the technical drawing here. It's a pretty simple jacket, but in this case, the original designer one has a nice piping insertion on the sleeve here, as you can see, and then this blue in between, so that's really nice. Of course, if you use a simple fabric like they used in this like Ralph Lauren was using this design, of course a little bit of embroidery is really cool. Next we have this just a simple bias cut skirt, not a lot to say about it. And then we have here some two patterns. Pattern number 11, which has only one sleeve, and this one is made in a jersey. And of course I was thinking you can definitely make this one or with two sleeves or with two of this whatever it is, flounces around the sleeve. Very, very, very pretty. But the thing that I'm not convinced about it, the pants are pretty, I must say that I like the width of the leg, but what is with the belt? I mean, it looks like it's a lot of fabric shoved between those holes. It's just not um how should I say, it's very unflattering. I don't know, I mean, it's a design element, but I don't get it. It's just ugly. I don't like it. But the pants, they are pretty. I think you could definitely just skip all those holes and make some belt loops if you really want to have a belt, or just skip the whole thing. But the pants are nice. Oops. Here we have pattern number 13. It's a very simple shirt. I don't have a lot to say about this one. It has a hidden button closure in the front, which this girl did her best to cover it, as you can see. For the rest, nothing special about this one. A little bit oversized look, I think. Well, let's go on. Two other pretty boring patterns we have here, like what is this? A top, a hoodie. It's a jacket. I don't know if it's a jacket. I think the jacket is made in nylon. And a pretty dress. That's just so stupid. Dress number 15. It's a pretty dress, which they did their best to cover it with this nylon top. I have no idea how the dress is looking on the upper side. As you can see, it's a pre-pleated fabric again. I think it has, we can see it here. Oops. There is also a little bit of a color going on with a little bit of a binding around the neckline. And can we see it here? No, of course we cannot see it. We don't want to see that, right? Okay, next we have a coat number 16, which is again a very light one made in linen, which is nice. To get a few pictures, but nothing very clear about the coat. You can see here a little bit there are some big pockets on it, patch pockets. Again, this one is also not lined, and as you can see, they add a little bit of piping around the facing here, which is a really nice detail. Then we have this 3/4 pant, they call it, I don't know. It's a nice one. I think it's nice. I like it. This one is made in a viscose. But I don't know. I'm just going to go on. Jacket number 18. Let's take a look a little bit closer. It's nice. It's a nice little jacket with some covered buttons. This fabric is, of course, you get, if you're a bit sleepy and you see this, you'll wake up immediately. And a pair of pants. Also, these ones are not very spectacular. The jacket is also, it's nice. I like the length. It's a little bit cropped. Also, the length of the sleeves. It's beautiful. Then we have a really, really simple dress here. And there is something, what is around the neckline? I don't know what is around the neckline. Oops, come back. I cannot see what is around the neckline. There is nothing around the neckline. Because if I'm watching this, let's see. Where's my pen? You can see here that in the technical drawing, they show us something around the neckline and around the armholes. to be honest, I cannot really see what do they mean with that. It's looking like it's a little bit of, not lace, but I have no idea what it is. I cannot see it. Or maybe it's just a little scalloped edge of something, but I really cannot see what it is. Do they say what it is? Probably. Whatever, the dress is very, very simple. There's nothing happening there. Then we have some trends. We have again a pair of pants here on the left, which is, it's a pretty pair of pants. It's a wide leg pant. I like the blouse and the vest, but yes, yet again, it's not something that I will make very fast. The pants, they are really beautiful, definitely, and of course these fabrics that they use for the blouse and for the blouse and for the vest, they are also pretty. Next we have a very simple blouse. It's an oversized style, so you'll know that it's very big, and the edges, I think also the hem, they are finished with bias binding, so that would be a nice little project. Now we have here the cover patterns. We have this little blouse, which is very, very pretty. It's made in a silk chiffon. The color of this is just gorgeous. I love it. I think the most spectacular thing is happening, of course, here around the let's see, the neckline. This is like a big scarf, or maybe they did something with it. And also, of course, the cuffs are very pretty. I think it's a rolled edge finishing on those flounces on the cuffs, making it very flowy. And the same, the roll edge, it's also used for the edges of this big scarf. I mean, the scarf is looking like it's something really interesting happening there, but I bet you it's just a scarf. Or maybe it's something attached to the collar, from what they say here. I don't know. We have the cargo pants, which are pretty. Come back. Yeah, you know, if you're looking for a nice pair of cargo pants, this could be your pair. There is some, as you can see here, there are some darts happening at the bottom, but this girl, or the stylist, decided just to scratch those up, and we cannot really see how they fall, so that would be a surprise. On the right we have skirt 28, which is just a simple skirt. This is really, I have nothing to say. The fabric is pretty, but for the rest. And then we have this really crazy cape, which is what is this? This is made in a gabardine, but this, it looks like those, they are not really sleeves, but the whole garment, it looks like it's really, really huge. Next. We have here really pretty, we are in the skirts section here, and we have a really pretty skirt 29, which has some buttons and some pleats. It's just very pretty. I love the skirt. Another pre-pleated fabric, another skirt. I've seen this one so many times in the Patrones, I have completely nothing to say about it. Here the yellow one, also not very interesting. Oops, come back. There are some seams here in the front. Let's go on. Then we have this one, the skirt number 32, which is probably, it's yes, it is a wrap skirt, which is nice. This one is made also of viscose. The blouse is also very pretty. And for the plus sizes, we have a beautiful blouse, I should say. We get the pants and the pants. Well, the pants, I don't know, maybe it's the color, but they look like they are adding a few kilos on this model. I don't find them really flattering. I think it's more the shape of the leg. Let's see. I'm not a big fan of the shape of the pants, but I like the white pants with this dark purple blouse. The blouse is just beautiful. This is a very beautiful one. Oh, I would love to see this one made. This one is made in a satin. It's just gorgeous, and it has, as you can see here, a little opening here with a slit here at the back. And let's see, we have a little vest also for the plus sizes, which is also beautiful. Nothing to say about this one. Very nice. And a pair of pants. Well, these ones we cannot see exactly how they fall, but these ones they are a bit more tailored as there are no pleats in them. And for the little girls, we have some pretty dresses this month, as you can see. Well, let's take a look what we got this month. I think one of my favorites, and I cannot make it because it's not in my size, is definitely blouse 33 from the plus sizes. And something that is I consider making is the simple cotton dress. This one is also beautiful, but it's not something that I will wear. A halter top, halter style dress. And this is the red dress. I just don't understand why they didn't show us a nice front picture of that dress. I don't know. I have really mixed feelings about this issue. Definitely, if you are in the plus sizes range, I think this blouse is very pretty. I wonder how good the pattern is designed, but that one is very pretty. So yeah, that is Patrones 466 this month. I hope you enjoy it. Please don't forget to give thumbs up to the video, and I would love to hear your opinions. Oh yes, of course, and dress, let's see, dress 8 is also a favorite. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I hope to see you here next time on the channel. Bye bye.